and welcome to another episode of Fight Back with Chad McFury. Today, we look at the use of a known neurotoxin in our water system. Why would we do that? Well, first of all, let's see what NPR has to say on the subject. A newly released report from the National Institutes of Health says fluoride in drinking water at twice the recommended limit is associated with lower IQ in children. That's right. Fluoride is associated with lower IQ in children. Let's dive in.
Not be the case. And so what the National Institutes of Health did here in the United States is that they commissioned what's called a meta-analysis. That's a fancy word for they took all of the studies that have been done that were of any reasonable quality, pooled them together, and then found out what it showed when you brought all these results together. So they brought together 72 studies and did find this link whereby higher levels of fluoride in drinking water were linked to lower IQs in kids. But
I think fluoride is a poison. No, it's a toxic ingredient. It's a toxic byproduct of a certain chemical process and oil industry process. And for many years, those industries, it was costing them thousands of dollars per drum to get rid of them. And then they came up with the idea, why don't we put it in the water supply? And they did that, and it causes cancers. Of course, it causes your bones to deteriorate, and it causes severe IQ loss.
And the goofy fucking solution that someone came up with along the way was putting fluoride in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so goddamned insane that you're taking a neurotoxin and you're putting it in the water. But still, people argue on the side of the experts. And I've seen this about fluoride, and it's so mind-boggling. There are conclusive studies that show a direct correlation between high levels of fluoride in the local water and lower IQs. And it's a neurotoxin. We know it's bad for you in large doses, and yet there are fucking people out there with college degrees who read the New York Times who think they're sensible people that will get angry if you want to remove this neurotoxin from water, because look at all the strides it's done in preventing tooth decay. Yeah, and you just...
I mean, just look at this. Tom's of Maine, we all know that that's healthy stuff, healthy products. Why would they advertise fluoride free if they didn't know that it was a toxin? What?
Well, absolutely. This book is terrifying. Let me add another one. Why do they stick fluoride in our water when fluoride is the main ingredient of Prozac?
Well, I'm not sure fluoride's the main ingredient of Prozac.
Oh, yes, it is.
But yes, it is. No, I don't think so. But it can be a carcinogen, and I'm not sure that fluoridated water makes sense in general.
I read something different than you then, because let's see, it was the Nazis that first put Prozac in the water, or I should say fluoride. Fluoride is 90% of Prozac.
All right. Well, the point is...
Well, there you have it, folks. Fluoride is being used in our water system to keep us docile. Tune in next week where we find out the reptilians are using fluoride as a contrast medium to find out if we're docile enough for the invasion. Remember, stay aware and informed and fight back, and don't let anyone rip you off.